Hello everybody, Hynix here, and today is the first episode of my Alex's Mobs and I believe Untamed Wild Zoo, and this exhibit right here is our Platypus exhibit, which kind of changed around a little bit. And yes, I'll address the elephant in the room shortly, that this is the first episode on a new channel. I have some experience before with YouTube, had a small channel with like 200 subs, but I kind of know what I'm doing. So this is actually a new thing for me though. It's a creative zoo. I've never done one of these before. And like I said, Platypus exhibit. Originally it was going to be a soft shell turtle exhibit, but it just didn't really fit with what I want to do in long term for the zoo. So yeah, since I'm a new channel though, if you guys are watching this, you're watching the first episode, so feel free to subscribe. And I'm going to be building whatever you guys want and kind of what I want as we go throughout this zoo. Right here, as you can see, I'm just kind of working on getting some of the blocks down for the structure of the build. I eventually change these into stone and stuff, so don't worry, it's just red concrete right now. As you can see too, I kind of got the exhibit already pushing out. It's pretty small. I didn't have too much time to do it, so I just thought, hey, I'll build something like this. It's the same day I actually built the entrance over there, which you'll see later in the video once we review the exhibit. And yeah, if you guys want to know kind of why I started this channel, I guess, there's a guy named Chaotic Craft. You guys might or might not know him. He makes very similar content to this, and I don't think he's been on YouTube for about 3 years, but yeah, I really liked watching him when I was younger, so now I'm kind of making my own channel. Or a second one. The first one, I don't know if you'll find it or not, but I'm not going to say the name, and not yet at least. I probably will eventually. So yeah, I'm just building a zoo here, and this part of the time lapse takes a long time. But eventually, like, I kind of get the ground and stuff the way I want it to go. And it really ends up looking good. The exterior is not my favorite, but the interior I really like. I probably could have done a few things differently. Like if I did it now, not even that long after, I probably would have changed a little bit of how the rock structure is and made it go over the viewing area. Might still do that, might not. I just depends on if I want to rework these. Sorry, I have hiccups right now. I feel like it could be kind of cool if we just let it stay the way it is and then revisit everything at the end in like a zoo tour and just see if my building got any better. But yeah, on this channel we're going to be doing stuff like this. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff with zoos. We're going to build on fossils and archaeology. I used to do an unusual history playthrough. I don't know if you've heard of the mod or not. It's pretty much fossils and archaeology, but it was made for 1.20. They aren't updating it anymore, so I probably won't be doing that. It's probably just going to be fossils and archaeology with all the updates and stuff that are coming, and besides, I prefer 1.18 to be honest. But this mod pack is 1.20, so I'll link all the mods in the description. If you guys want to download it and play it yourself, feel free to, and eventually we'll have a world download, but not yet. So yeah, as you can see, changing the texture right there. I think just throwing some grass on there. I changed the texture of the blue concrete inside soon too. Just kind of working things out. Not really a fan of how the grass looked though either. That was something I don't know, I probably would have just not put it there. But I added some leaves and stuff in between this and the actual review. It looks okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's not great. It really isn't. It's more the interior though. The interior is really good. I'm proud of it for sure. And we have a few fish in there too, but they're just fillers. It's mostly a platypus exhibit, and this is kind of going to be the start of an Australian area. Might change the biome to savanna, might not. Yeah, there's a little mishap I had with the blue wool. I messed up the command a bit. I'm using World Edit in case you didn't know. But yeah, I don't use it too often because, like I said, I don't build in creative much. So, had some issues with that. Also, we're actually going to go inside of the build now on the time lapse, so that should be exciting because I actually get to work on the build itself and not just the exterior. This took a long time to do. I think it took about an hour and 19 minutes or something, so it's not anything crazy. You could definitely build this in survival. Probably would take like quite a bit of time though in survival. I don't know. Depends on what you have. Also, texture pack I'm using Stay True. I really like it. I used to use Faithful, but I feel like it kind of fits the game better. This one, I just said the name. Stay True, yeah. And here we go, kind of clipping through a block here. Well, this isn't great. Alright, here we are. You can kind of see the inside. I think I end up getting in a better position too. I'm just trying to make sure that nothing can escape right now. And yeah, it's already filled up with water. I had some algae and stuff and some plants, and that's about it. You don't see me add the creatures in the time lapse though. And yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. We're going to be doing more of these builds for sure. And recommend what you guys want next in the comments. Just say, probably, if you guys know Alex's mobs, there's a few creatures I'm considering. There's like a dingo type creature, that's one. Kangaroo. And then I think there is one more, but it's not, I can't remember it right now. I'll write it in the description if I think of it, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. Pick between those creatures, and that's what I'll build in the next episode. But I'll see you guys and catch back up with you once the build's done. Alright guys, so here is our final tour of, I guess, the exhibit before we call it an episode. And yeah, I just want to show you guys this real quick. This is the entrance I built. Obviously not done, but yeah, it looks okay. And here's the exhibit itself, and just a hole in the ground there. That's not great. But yeah, like I said, added a few leaves around. I don't know if it really, I think it definitely helped, but it's probably not great. I may have overdone it a bit for sure too. I like the arches though. And here's the exhibit itself. These mangrove trees, the roots go through the ground. Looks awesome. But yeah, there's guppies, minnows, and platypus in here. And what in the world? Is that two or is it just a glitch? The lighting's a bit weird in here for some reason. I don't know why. It's like, it thinks the clouds, if you can see, it thinks that, I just don't understand how to describe it. It sees the clouds without there being like a reflection. I don't know. It just looks weird. I don't prefer it, and I don't want to enclose it completely because I feel like that would take away from the exhibit's aesthetic. But yeah, like I said, I would have probably changed this viewing area to be a little bit more connected to the rocks if I'd done this again, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. We're gonna see how my building gets better. And yeah, we got platypus in here. I think this is the minnows, and then the guppies. Yeah, that's actually all the guppies right there. They look really nice. I didn't know they swam in schools, but it gives a good aesthetic to the build. Definitely not the best, but also really good too. No, it's not really good, but it's good. Definitely decent. It's good enough that I could put it on here, and I really like the decoration in this. I just feel like it's a little bit too cramped, and yeah, for some reason the replay mod gets bugged with the glass, so I'm just gonna I'll add a connected glass texture at the very end. For now, we're just gonna have to rock with this. I know it's probably not the best, but it's okay. World tour, I'll change it. So yeah, this is our platypus exhibit. Thanks for watching this episode, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. God bless y'all. See ya.